And this is what I saw most in how it is that mediators could be extraordinarily effective when our own family members face crisis or even just times in hospitals. We know hospitals are highly siloed, right, by their specialty. Archer Senft had an expert for every eyelash, and none of those eyelashes blinked together. And so what I began to do, as I noticed how they would only breeze in and breeze out when they did come, I mean, I would sort of time, iPhones are awesome devices. I was curious, just how long does a physician actually stay with? Nobody touched him. They would glance and they talk and they'd look at the charts and everything like that, and they'd sort of say something to me, and I would go to engage them right away, and they were quite cordial, and then they'd leave. They never talked to each other, and they never knew what the charts, except the most recent one, really was saying. So my journal, daily journals, got to be quite thick, and that's when I also started writing, almost just to keep track of what it is that was going on. And I began taking pictures, and you can do this too. I took pictures of anything and everything that I thought would be useful, from CAT scans and x-rays. Archer was getting lung chest x-rays twice a day for 52 days. I took pictures of charts that someone referenced something. I said, may I please see that? I took pictures of MRIs when I went with him for those, and when we came back. Did I receive pushback? I did. I had nurses telling me that it was against hospital protocol. I said, what protocol? HIPAA? Hello? And Archer was a minor also at the time, so it was a wonderful thing to also be able to tell them about. But it's really interesting, because as those physicians came in, and I had this treasure trove of what was really the most significant stuff. Because as it turns out, from all those facilities, I've started to now ask for all these medical records, as we're really interested in stem cell and so forth, and I have received boxes. It's no wonder, the physicians couldn't really go back and find something that would be at all relevant. So people need someone who can help bridge the gap. I think the mediator on call, I was that for Archer, but what we can do for other people. And also someone who can bring those doctors together, because what started to happen is that they began to be quite collegial with each other. I mean, here are physicians who never even know each other within the same facility, do not work together. They're called from their private practices, into this emergency kind of setting. I would give them each other their email, text numbers. I would connect them to the doctors I had back at Johns Hopkins when we were in Atlanta and when we were in New Jersey. And we were beginning to also knit together the kind of team that we now have.